One of the biggest mistakes I see with calendars is people will set them up and forget to actually make sure that it shows their real availability. So either there'll be nothing showing as available, or it'll look like everything's available. It'll book in, but it won't show up on their Google Calendar or their Office calendar. And so in this video, I want to talk you through all the areas and parts and places that you need to know when it comes to availability and some of the other preferences that are going on inside of the calendar side of things. As you see, it's showing me a access not granted. I'm going to link to the skeleton key. If you're not familiar with the skeleton key in HighLevel, I've got another video that goes over the skeleton key. Definitely good to know. Because right now it's showing like I'm not part of this account, so I can't see what the availability is here. But if you're a user inside of the account, this is where they can set their user availability. So we talked about like wide availability on the calendar. The user availability is a process of narrowing it in. You might have, especially for like round robin or group calendars, you might allow anybody to book 24/7, but an individual user, based on their time zone or their preferences or their work schedule, will have less availability there. And so that's managing availability. And similar to that is the connections area. So connections is where you actually connect to external calendars like Google. You connect to video conferencing software like Zoom, and you actually do all of those integrations and connections for the person. The screen that you're seeing right here is because, as I mentioned, we don't exist inside of this account. But I'll actually just pull up. This is what it looks like if you have a user inside of the account. There is you've got the availability, and that user can set those individual times that they want to limit their availability. And the last tab here is the connections one. This is where the user would actually connect to like an external calendar, like a Google. They can connect to video conferencing things, and then even the organic booking. This has to do with the Google Business Profile when it references that organic booking in there. And so for connecting to Google Calendar to sync, Zoom to generate that meeting link, or even connecting to the organic option on your Google Business Profile, these are where all of those connections can take place. And then the last piece here is you can set in private mode for synced events. If you don't want the third-party calendar, like if only you want to see the third-party calendar and other folks inside of the account, if you have other users, won't see other things that you put on your calendar, if that makes sense. So like other shared users will only see the name and title of events or details of events that were created from within the account. So that's the other setting in here that's relevant. But so I hope this was helpful for you when it comes to understanding calendars. If you don't mind, smash that like button. It means a ton to the channel. But if you want, this is part of a larger segment. I did a complete deep dive into all things calendars. So if you're in that zone, ready and willing to learn everything that HighLevel has going on, I'm going to actually let you have that video right over here.